How are you? Welcome to All Hands on Deck Tarot. We are going to do a fire sign reading. Fire. Use the gold edge deck. It's a Philly deck. Yeah, Philly deck. How are you? We're going to do fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tomorrow, the 22nd of November, we'll start Sagittarius season. So we'll do this reading in an effort to reach out to the fire signs. Fire. Those who bring the action, who have the spark, who move forward, have ideas, and take the ideas and move forward with them with action. That's what fire signs do. Yeah, we like them. We like the action takers. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're, sexy, fiery, alive, moving forward, inspiring other people to do things, taking action. Impetuous, maybe. Following your dreams, your heart, your spark, yeah, definitely. Growth, you're about growth, action, movement forward. Like the trees, your wands. You're the trees, you're the growth, you're growing constantly. You have roots, you reach up to the sky, you're grounded, but you're moving, you're going places. The fire signs, the wands, the rods, the action. The sun rules you, it's just peeking out. Five of Pentacles, Earth sign. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's feeling like they missed their spiritual guidance. Ace of Swords, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Brand new powerful beginning in truth, honesty, conversation, making things right through communication, by pen, by ink, by verbal discourse, thoughts, brand new powerful beginning in that. Maybe to bring somebody out of the cold, to come bring somebody up out of the, see how there's Five of Pentacles. Now Pentacles are usually about possessions and what we have. The Earth signs, they're very stable. They're about what they own. But this card is more, it's like missing the possession, missing it, walking by it. Where here the possession is the spiritual upliftment of God, of an inner sanctuary where that's offering warmth and kindness and connection, and they're totally lost on it. Not even, have their back to the window, cold outside in the snow, don't even realize that there's a richness inside the spirituality. So there's some type of loss, connection with, between seeking money and not realizing that your connection to the entire realm of the universe is, when you're connected, then your money will flow. You just seek money, and you forget your heart. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So maybe there's a new truth, a new honesty, a new communication that the universe is bringing in. That hand has a quill in it with ink dripping from it. There's documents coming, there's contracts, there's new beginnings, having to do with words, with thoughts, with truth. Fire sign. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is the ram, youngest, first of the fire signs. Leo is the king, the lion, very proud. Sagittarius, the archer, traveler, adventurous. Aries can be, very forward moving quickly, stubborn, headstrong. Headstrong, that's the word I want, headstrong. Leo is the lion, very much about their pride and their image, so they're sensitive. Where the Aries is more just, they'll just throw themselves at it. Whatever happens, they'll deal with it. But they will throw themselves at it. Where Leo is more cautious. It's the lion, they'll look around first. They care about what people think, who's watching. Their image matters. Where in the Sagittarius, they're following their heart, their lead. They have an idea, they're going for it. And they better get out of the way. Because they'll tell you to get out of the way if you don't. Alright, let's see what we got. Fire sign in the past. Magician, air sign. Elemental air. Manifesting all the tools you need to get what you want done. Powerful manifester. Someone who takes charge. Air sign. And gets things done with all that they have, they own, they possess in their heart, mind, body, soul, home, all the things. So that's already been part of this. There's a powerful air sign that gets things done. How people see it, the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a need for analysis. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone who brings, the search for truth, the search for information. So people see that there's a need for information. People see that someone's collecting information. One could say spying. I don't like that word. Maybe you need to analyze something. You need to think deeply about it. You need to research. It doesn't have to be spying. You don't have to be a detective, but you can analyze, you can research, you can think, you can contemplate. You can derive information from the context, from circumstances, from experience, from wisdom, from your inner knowing. So, swords, again, air sign. There's an air sign seeking information. There's an air sign who's quite capable. And there's an air sign who's starting powerfully through God to get things done. After they've been left out in the cold. After they've missed their spiritual enlightenment. The connection. The thing about this is, I know this card represents being left out in the cold, feeling isolated. Because the church holds so much, what? Wealth and connection to God and warmth. And yet these two are on their own out there by themselves in the snow. So there's a disconnect with this card. It's a disconnect between money and connection to spirituality. Something like that. So where things are headed in the next 2 weeks, the moon. So deception's going to be unmasked, uncovered. That moon is Cancer card, water sign. All the fears, the change, it's going to happen. The 26th of November, we're going to have the Sagittarius moon. And we have Uranus, which is really playing a big part. So unusual things happening. There's going to be deception revealed, fears brought to light, things that have been hidden will come in the next 2 weeks. Today's the 21st. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to change in the next couple weeks. So pay attention, fire sign. And maybe don't be so forward moving. Maybe stand still and see what happens. See what's coming. Be connected, to your inner self. Because there's a water sign that's going to divulge information. There's going to be emotional enlightenment. See, again, this comes under the spiritual enlightenment card. There's some enlightenment that is happening in the next 2 weeks. Someone who feels disconnected, the disconnect is going to come out. It's going to show itself. It's going to pull itself together, this disconnect. First, you have to put it on the table. You have to show the mess. You have to discuss it. You have to be vulnerable and bring it out. And then you can fix it. You can't fix it while it's still inside. You have to bring it out, show the ugly, cry, weep, discuss, contemplate. And then you can begin to look at it and say, okay, how can I fix this? So those things are coming, fire sign. There's analyzation coming. There's a lot of air here that contemplates, that thinks, that brings forward word, documents, contracts, action in the mental realm. And deception and lies and fear, they're part of the emotions, but they're going to be revealed because things are being discovered. There's analysis, there's contemplation that's being, brought out. And the disconnect is gonna, the gap is gonna get closed when the deception comes on the table and is made clear. Which it's going to be. There's going to be something made very clear. Truth, honesty, word, written, maybe by an authority, by an agency, by yourself, an employer, something. Truth will herald. And this ongoing air sign that's a creator that continually brings the forces to get things done. They're a significant player, fire sign, in your life. A powerful air sign. Battling much? 9 of Wands, being prepared to fight more. I was in the middle of the deck. I wanted to open myself to. Being prepared to fight. Having energy and reserve to fight the battle that's continuing. So I think there's a challenge that's coming that you have to address and you have to be prepared for. And this is a fire sign card. You are fire sign, the Wands. This is 9. It's almost at the end of 10. So you've been battling for a while, 9 years. And you've been ready. You're still holding on to your wand. You're poised. You have energy and reserve to fight the fight. Fight the good fight. Some of this deception and change, it's not going to be easy. Some of this information that's going to come out, that's being analyzed, might not be so much fun. Some of this truth that the spiritual guide realm is bringing in might be uncomfortable. It might make you feel alienated. It might challenge you to, look at what matters to you, possessions and money, or your connection to, a higher realm. I think there's a battle going on, an inner battle. An inner battle, fire sign, that you have to fight. Let's find a mutual card between these two people. Remorse. Again, 9 of Swords. Nine Wands, Nine of Swords. So we're coming to endings. Maturation of being prepared to battle. Maturation of remorse, of regret, of sleepless nights, of what have I done? What did I say? Why did it go that way? Why didn't I do this? Why did I do that? Lots of mental thoughts that are unpleasant. Can't get any relief. So there's an unsettled feeling here. Something's definitely unsettled. It's pulled in two different directions. It's unsettled. It's remorseful. It requires change. It requires a battle. It's an ongoing battle. It needs to be discussed, and there's information that's got to come out. But there's a powerful force here that's going to help bring truth and communication. Let's keep going. Who's the person on this side? How are they feeling? What are they thinking and feeling? There's too many people involved. There's 5 of Wands. So there's a struggle of competition, of backbiting, of your parents having something to say, your sisters and brothers, your uncles, your aunts, your neighbors, people at work, your friends. Everybody's got something to say. They have to put their 2 cents in. There's lots of people involved. There's like a show, a play, a show of who's in charge, who's got it. A lot of other people playing into this. A lot of factors playing into this. 5 of Wands, fire sign. There's a lot of people in your circumstance that are affecting things. Okay, the advice for the future. For this side, the Tower. Yeah, it's falling. It's coming down. There's change happening. Yeah. Lightning strikes. Lightning strike at the bit. Now there's no people falling out here, but the situation is going to get hit. The moon, the deception, the battle, and the disconnect between spirituality and possessions. It's all showing itself. So you're going to have to guard yourself and be prepared for the battle that's coming, because there's a battle coming. What's the top card? Judgment. Yeah, okay. Judgment. Judgment is fire. Yeah, it is fire. So this is your card. This is the fire sign, Pluto. And Pluto, we're in Pluto with the Scorpio season. Pluto, I know Mars runs it. There's 2 different planets that have been associated with running Scorpio because it changed along the way. But Pluto's the planet of death and rebirth and transformation. And Judgment, this is ruled by Pluto. And we're on the last day of Scorpio season. And there's a definite, thing that's happening that is ending, that's bringing down old ways. And the eye of judgment is stepping in and saying, no, it's going to be different. We see this. We're going to balance the scales because this isn't right. It's being looked at by an authority, an agency. What did I say here? Some kind of figure of authority is going to write new contract. Is going to bring truth out. That's going to heal the disconnect. But you got to keep prepared. You got to be prepared for this battle. There's a strong player here who can make things happen. But there's someone seeking information, and it's coming out, that information. It's coming out. And it's concerning to everybody involved. It's concerning. But you got to let it go. When there's stuff hidden, you just got to bring it out and let it go and set it on the table as ugly as it is and say, okay, here we go. Here's the mess. Now, let's try to fix it. And anybody who doesn't like it can get up and walk out the door. And you sit and you fix it with who's ever left, even if it's just yourself. Sometimes we just have to fix our own mess. And then we get up and we continue forward. And whoever wants to continue with us on the path, great. And if they don't and they fall off, then that's okay. Then you need to be on your path by yourself. Because the eye of judgment's coming in. Fire, burning up, changing things. Burning up the old, bringing in the new. There's way too many people involved, so you're going to have to, you're battling with these. You're prepared for this battle. You have more wands than they do, but they're not playing. They're it's your business. So stay ready, because the tower's getting hit with lightning. The moon showing itself again. What else can we get for the fire signs? The Hermit showing itself, inner illumination. Illumination. Virgo, the sun. What else can we get for the fire sign reading? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're definitely going through it. Truth will set you free. The higher realm will connect you to what's real and true. And lies and deception eventually always come out. And being fearful of it and what people are going to think at a certain point becomes useless. Just let it come out and deal with the fallout. And stand your ground on what kind of person you choose to be from now on. No matter what happened before. We all make mistakes. We all do crappy stuff. We're human. Adam and Eve had the entire Garden of Eden and they still messed it up with an apple and a snake. We're human. Don't beat yourself up over it. Pick yourself up, try again, apologize to the people who deserve it, and find your pride and keep going. Find your inner strength, to get up and face the music, even though you're disappointed in yourself, even though you're disappointed in the situation, even though you didn't handle the situation right. Go find the people that you offended most, apologize to them, find your gusto inside and say, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to do better. Lord, help me, guide me, direct me, hold me, show me. The wisdom under every rock and leaf, Because it's coming out. The crap's coming out and it's not pleasant. But you're going to have to be prepared to handle it. So fire sign. Get your strength up. Yeah, somebody's walking away from emotional dissatisfaction, and there's a lot of communication coming in. There's travel, there's fast-paced communication. Something's coming in. You're walking away and coming in. How's that work? This is movement forward. Movement forward to walk away, maybe. Well, somebody's moving. Things are moving. Things are moving. So this is fire sign, 8 of Wands. Playing in the field, covering ground, movement forward, texts, phone calls, action, travel. It's movement forward. Like we said at the beginning, that's what fire signs do. They move, they grow, they change, they bring the spark. But there's 8 of Cups. There's somebody walking away from things that they can't handle. It's too emotionally upsetting. To go towards their spirituality. To go towards something higher. To contemplate. There's the moon. There's the moon. So there's, somebody analyzing things. So they can figure it out. They're walking away from the present situation. So that's going to cause new communication to come in, new ideas, new coverage of ground, because there's a movement happening. Be prepared, fire sign. Be prepared to battle. You still have the energy. You can do this. There will be information coming out. There will be an authority bringing truth. You have a powerful person in your midst. It's an air sign that knows how to make things happen. I know it's upsetting to you. You're ashamed, you're regretful, you're remorseful. Both sides are. There's lots of people involved and it's all coming down. Trust. that the balance of the scales will help see you through. Trust. Trust the institution of judgment, our courts, humans, judges, lawyers. Trust lawyers. Did I just say that? Trust God. See the eye of God stands above the institutional building. So if you can't trust the humans or the lawyers or the judges or the system or the courts, then trust God, the highest spiritual being that created us, that brings truth to light, that shows everything in time. Trust that. Because it's coming. So you're going to have to marry your heart and your mind and your emotions to your spirituality, because truth is coming out and it's not going to be pretty. But hold on to what you know inside your heart to be right and true and real. Have integrity. Stand by what you believe and what you know to be right for you. No matter what people have to say, when the truth comes out, stand your ground and connect to your highest self, your highest, purest, truest self, connected to your Creator. No matter what is written, what is said, what truth comes out, what's clarified, stand your ground on what kind of person you're going to be. When the judgment eye looks at you, what kind of person are you going to be? Hold on to that. When it all comes down and people are fighting and we're ashamed and there's lies, and you want to walk away, new things come in. When you let go of the old, when you set it down, you give it up, set it down, then you have room for the next thing. I want to turn this top card over on the deck that I use. The sun, see, great. So all fulfillment, all goodness, all things good are coming. Fire. That's your sign. That's your card. Fire. Right? It's the Leo card. Fire sign. Pure fire. The sun lights the way. It heats us up. It grows everything. It makes life happen on this cold planet. We'd be lost without the sun. The sun and the moon will be with each other on the Sagittarius new moon. So it's the beginning of all new good things. So when all the crap hits the fan, you hold on to what you know to be right for yourself. No matter what battle you have to go through, you hold on to your integrity and the love of yourself. And you're going to make it through. No matter what the trials you have to go through, you will make it through. Hold on to the sun, to the warmth, to the goodness, to the truth of yourself, to yourself, about yourself. Because everything's going to fall down around you. And it's time for it. You can't even get around it. So stand your ground. Hold on. You have energy in reserve to fight this battle. Because the truth is coming out. Somebody's been looking for it, and it's here. It's here. It's here. It's coming, the truth. By an authority. Deception's going to be unmasked. And it's not pleasant. I understand. But you're going to make it through. There's new things coming, new growth happening, and all the fulfillment and warmth and spirituality and childlike love and innocence and goodness is there inside you, in the deepest part of you. Find it and hold on to it. And you can get through this battle, this tower, this struggle. When you're emotionally spent, you walk away. I understand sometimes it feels like that. You need to go sit on a mountain and contemplate, who am I? What do I believe? What's my path? What's my journey? What's my purpose? Why am I here? And then you will find the real reason. It's not just about money. We're here to connect to our higher purpose. So you're going through some kind of a transformation, which is part of Pluto, Scorpio, the ending, the death, the beginning, the new. It's all in perfect timing. Trust that. Fire sign. There's good things coming. Hang on.